Anytime somebody gets a Jeep, it's common knowledge that you buy stuff for it and make it yours when you get it. So that being said, I'm no different than everybody else, and I just got to make this thing a little more what I need it for, because this summer I plan on doing some camping, some overlanding, and just enjoying my time with my new Gladiator Rubicon. So today we're going to install a roof rack that I found on Amazon, and I can't wait to see. It's sitting right here in this box, right here on Reviews It. It was very difficult trying to find the exact one I wanted for this truck, and there were some things I needed. I didn't want them too high, but I didn't want all steel, and there's a bunch of things. And then I found this one from TKM Auto, and it's kind of a hybrid: steel bottom, steel planks, but aluminum risers and aluminum bars across the top. I look forward to seeing it and see what happens. I am still waiting for one part to come in, and that is my trail rails around the outside of the bed. I already have them pre-tapped because of the bed liner. It's a 6M 1.0 is the die or the tap you need to go through and clear out these holes so you can put your trail rails on this one, because I will be attaching this by trail rail. And just for full disclosure, this was about $550, no shipping, from Amazon, and it was not given to me or provided by me. I paid for this, and I paid for the trail rails, so that this is not any kind of sponsored promo. I really wanted this exact one. I searched for many days to try and find the right size for this truck. This one here is 15 by 20 high, 15 inches or 20 inches, and I wanted something that was below my cab height. So if I put a tent up there, it's not interfering with the wind up above my cab. So let's see what it takes to look. I'm going to get it unboxed right now and get it up on the table, and I'll show you what the table looks like. So this is the height of the riser that I was looking for. There's one very similar to this, but it's about 4 inches higher, which would put it at the height of my cab or above. And I never really want to get above my cab. And just in relation to it, you can see right here, if I set it on the rail, you can see where it comes across there. And that's the lowest setting right there. It'll go up to right about the top of the window on its highest setting. So this is the exact height I was looking for, and I am sure looking forward to putting this thing together. Here's all the parts now. These are the 4 risers. Here are 2 of the rail attachments here, which this goes onto this and that goes over the rail. You can use your trail bars for that. Here is the 2 long struts that go left to right or side to side. And then here are the molly panels that go in between. There's all the nuts and bolts right there. Here is the instructions. That's what it's supposed to look like when it's done. And there are the attachment pieces for that. I will tell you though that the box came with a big kind of a tear in the corner of the box, but this thing was packaged so well with so much packing tape, it almost filled up a whole city recycling dumpster just with the packing material alone. So it was packed very well, no damage that I can see. And look at the texture of the I don't know what this is, the truck bed liner or whatever they used. It's almost electrolysis. It looks wonderful. You got aluminum here, you got aluminum here and there. Actually, yeah, aluminum, and yeah, looks pretty good. Pretty good. When I get my trail rails on, then we're going to install it, but everything is out and ready to go. The instructions are very clear. Each thing is clearly marked, and you see clamping plate, you see the base standard plate, crossbar installation screws, and this one here is no guide rail standard. So this is where you have all the different parts for the different kinds of mounting structures. And this is for your lengthening and tightening down of your molly panels on the side. Everything is very clearly marked, and the ends are right there. They were in another bag. So everything And this package is very easy to install. Well, it's a couple days later now, and I've gotten the parts I need to install this, because when you take a look at the rails here on a Gladiator, they're wide right here, but then they get really thin, and then they go wide again down there. So where you would clamp onto these right here, it's too thin, and the bolts are too long in the kit, so you cannot do a clamp-on kit. With this exact one, you need to do it with a trail rail, but the trail rail makes it a lot easier. So what I have here is my trail rail kit I got off of Amazon, and we're going to install that right now and, see how it goes. I want to show you these things real quick. These were like $115. I was looking on the Mopar website for these things, and they were like $450. This, I'll put the link below, but look at these things. They are aluminum. They are exactly the same as OEM. They even have the little white spacers that go in the holes in the bed to line it up correctly. I was scared, ordering off Amazon, sometimes some things don't come in right, but this is the real deal. And it has all of the hookups, nice sturdy plastic. I think this is gonna work out very, very well for this Gladiator. We got the first rail on, and I'm telling you, it fits like a glove. These trail rails are pretty nice. And we're gonna get this one put on and that one put on, and then we're gonna start putting the rack on. Okay, we've got the 3 trail rails in. Take a look over here. We've got all 3 trail rails all the way around. Now, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go 2 of these, and then 2 tie downs, and then 2 more of these on each of the 2 sides. And these are the little things right here that tie in and hold the bed rack together. Took about an hour and a half. My son helped me a little bit with it. A whole lot of screws and some adjusting and some measuring and some more adjusting and some more measuring. And here it is. What do you think, huh? What do you think? Now, if you see right here, it's set on number 22. You have all these settings here from 19, 20, 21, 22, and I think there's a 23 there too. So you can adjust this one up and down. I set all of them at 22. You got your Molly panel. I set these all at 10 inches in, so they're all about the same length out. Not sticking out too far from the cab, but it's not further out than the fenders. If you take a look here, I had to search and search and search. I'll put the link in for this one. The reason why I wanted this one was because it didn't go over the cab, and it wasn't too low, and it was adjustable, and it was aluminum, and it was lighter, but it was stronger. And I searched all over the place for these things, and I think I picked the right one. I really do. Super strong. I can move my whole truck with this thing now. Gonna figure out what tent I want on it now. I want a hard shell tent. I don't want a paper hard shell tent. That's the problem. But I'm looking for a hard shell tent now for this. And as soon as I get that, I'll be doing the mounting and then getting ready to go up into the Sierra Nevadas and do some trails and maybe some sleeping on some rocks. We'll see. But there you go. That is the new, hard to find actually. I had a difficult time finding it, bed rack for the Jeep Gladiator. And remember, these rails are thinner, so you cannot use the clamp. You cannot use the clamp. You have to use the trail rails. And by the way, the trail rails worked out great. For 1/4 of the cost of getting Mopar, look at those trail rails. They went in like a charm. Couldn't be happier. Just like I said, if you want to know more about what I bought, just link to the thing below. I paid for these. These were not given to me. I paid for these. But I like sharing with other people some of the things that I find to maybe make their life a little bit better. Hey, please hit the subscribe button if you like what we do here. It's Guns and Trucks. That's what we do here. We hope you do have a fantastic day, and thank you for watching Reviews It.